Opportunities are constantly on the rise in Africa, with a lot of young minds accelerating innovation and finding better ways to solve local problems. Every year, the number of startups providing solutions increases, thereby attracting global brands for investment. But despite these opportunities on the continent, Africa is still underperforming and innovation remains challenged. In Nigeria, the innovation ecosystem has been growing, but a lot more needs to be done. This week, we look at all the factors negatively affecting its growth and possible areas that can bring about development. Daniel Chinangozi, founder of IG Hub Africa, shares his thoughts on how we can deepen innovation on the continent.
Daniel, glad to have you on the show today.
Thank you, CFA. Good to see you. How have you been, sir?
Very well, very well. Let's start by looking at the innovation ecosystem in 2021. What's your take?
Innovation ecosystem in 2021 is a year we need to do a lot of work, okay? It's a year we need to do a lot of collaboration. It's a year we need to do a lot of engaging. We need to engage with policy actors to ensure that you are not building, and then there are policies that are destroying. We should no longer build outside government in 2021 because we cannot really grow the ecosystem if we're not really well positioned. And then we need to also upskill. Now, when I say upskill, we have a lot of developers, we have a lot of skilled people in the ecosystem, but the next level where people need to build AI, IoT, big data, the high-level solutions that can actually grow the ecosystem to make us strong players across the world and across Africa. We need to build that skills that is required.
I like the phrase, we don't need to build outside government. Can you elaborate what exactly you mean?
Okay, you see what is happening with fintech companies. CBN will come up with a policy today, and then it overturns all the strategy a fintech company has been building with all this while. Okay, CBN comes up with, initially we heard that CBN was looking into the cryptocurrency as a payment system and all that. All of a sudden they came up with a final sledgehammer and said, no crypto anything in Nigeria. Nothing will ever happen here with respect to cryptocurrency. You know, that changed the narrative for some people that have been innovating in that area. Okay, now one thing you need to understand that the blockchain technology is not just about payment. It's about a lot of things sit on it. Payment is just an angle, and sledging that hammer like this can destroy the entire blockchain technology industry that was growing at a very high rate in Nigeria.
But Daniel, sorry, CBN didn't say no cryptocurrency. They only said banks should not transact. I mean, isn't that
for example, that same policy would have been communicated in such a way that it will not cause creative block. Let me tell you that I can tell you one information now, and a lot of interpretation happens around it. Okay, some people that were doing genuine cryptocurrency businesses because of CBN communication felt that they were now doing an illegal business. There's a way this thing is communicated, okay? So if the innovators were part of that policy design, okay? If the innovators were part of the policy discussion, the communication would have been a bit differently, okay? And so what needs to happen is that we need to find our way to ensure that the policy actors are, we engage with the policy actors from time to time. For example, if CBN had called in the innovation ecosystem to a meeting or to a fora to have some of these discussions, you can't block out the actors, the players, when you're making a policy that has to do with the industry. There is a lot of things, contract signing, land management, a lot of things blockchain technology can do to change the narrative in Nigeria. But everything we're now thinking of the blockchain technology is cryptocurrency. And then if you paint a child in the family black, you might be painting the whole family black. communication wasn't properly done, okay? And I think it's because we did not engage properly. Nigeria should be building for Africa. Nigeria should be building for the world. Nigeria should be rolling out solutions that other African countries can latch out on. Let me say this. I've said it before, but I'm saying it again. Technology will replace Nigeria's oil revenue if we handle it well.
Yeah, let me take you to China. Sorry to cut you, but let me take you to China. China has, you mentioned innovation hubs, and I know that innovation hubs in Aba, where you are located, are actually doing pretty well. But China has about over 10,000 innovation hubs. Nigeria has a couple of hundreds. Do you recommend more? What would be the strategy around innovation hubs?
Okay, let me tell you something. We just signed a contract. We just built a consortium between Africa and European hubs. Okay, a project that is called Ubiquitous. The essence of that project is to bring closer Africa innovation hubs and European innovation hubs to build technologies that can metamorphosize into startups and then metamorphosize into growth or wealth, economy, beautiful stuff. Now, what I found out is that most of the hubs in Africa, in Nigeria, tech. When they say it's a tech hub, they're just doing software development and then doing digital marketing and all that. There's a need for us to build hubs across strata of innovation. We need to have fab labs, fabrication labs, where people can go and do product development. We need to have maker spaces. That's the beauty of what we have in Aba. We have Clinton that has a maker space, hardware technology building, computer-aided design and computer-aided manufacturing. So what needs to happen is that we need to have hubs across strata. We need to have hubs that are focused on fintech. We need to have hubs that are focused on different levels, okay? But it's difficult because the model of hubs on its own is not profitable. It doesn't put money on your table. So the system should have been structured in such a way that government provides support for hubs, okay? Or hubs make revenue. Like what we've done in Innovation Growth Hub is that we have positioned ourselves to make revenue by providing services for our community. And then 80% of the revenue that comes from those services is plugged back into growing innovation itself. Okay, let me not cause trouble, but the truth is that if we keep innovating the way we're innovating, we'll innovate our political system. We'll disrupt our political system. Okay?
Time is never our time on this show. Finally, what is the way forward? How do we ensure that in the next couple of years, with the work you are doing and others are doing, we can make Nigeria really stand out as an innovative economy?
The first thing is that everybody that is playing any role in building technology or building innovation in this country should keep doing this. Keep on. Don't stop. Don't stop. Keep on firing on. CFA, I love what you are doing in the communication part. Keep communicating what people are doing. Let's keep putting spotlight on people that are doing things. And I also want to say tech innovation ecosystem is not just Abuja and Lagos. No, a lot of things are happening in those smaller cities. There are success stories happening from Jos, success stories in Aba, success stories in Ogun. Success story is I had a meeting with a team that is building something in Ijebode, not Abeokuta, Ijebode. So that's the joy. So what we need to do is keep on doing what we're doing. And then governments, please, we're begging you, now you want to get power. Please, let's come together. Let's sit down, brainstorm, get out. Every state need ICT development policy or digital economy development policy. Every state needs to roll out a digital economic development project. Get a smart tech person. Call us. We will serve. Call us to head it, to lead it. And don't use bureaucracy to destroy it. There is access to funds at a global level that can actually grow technology. But what needs to happen is that you need to find the round square, round pegs, and put them in round holes.